gives me immense pleasure to introduce the chairman of the Federation of Bangladeshi Caterers and the co-chairman of the Asian Catering Federation, Mr. Yawar Khan. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Yawar Khan.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening. Thank you for everybody's coming here today. I'd just like to welcome the representative from the Southwest Regional member of the Federation of Bangladeshi Caterers, Asian Caterers. I have to mention some very important guest is here. His Excellency Mizarul Kais, High Commissioner of Bangladesh, not able to attend. He have to be out of country, America at the moment. So I like to welcome Sharifa Khan. Thank you for coming all the way from, she's our lady counselor for Bangladeshi business counselor and take the trouble to come all the way from central London, traveling over 100 miles. So thank you very much for coming. He's the Lord Mayor of Bristol, the Farooq Chaudhry. Thank you, he's coming, he's here, and also these many member of these, the South Regional respectful other community leader, Welsh Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for coming and supporting us today. They are our partner, we are working with them in the Wales. And these organizations from the Wales catering our Federation of Bangladeshi Committee there from Swansea, Manik Bhai and other guests, thank you very much. Well, we are here today is a very fast, our extension committee is the South Wales region of Bangladeshi caterers and Asian caterers committee will be hopefully be in English today and the committee will be introduced a little bit later. And I just like to the Federation of Bangladeshi Caterers is an organization we start only about 2008. And we are very pleased to say we just all the way we coming there now is we have thousands of members is all of the UK now. We are working with a few of our partner, a very close colleague, the Small Business Federation, his regional chairman is here. Thank you very much for his coming. Also, we got a huge support from the Bukar Keshonkari group, which one you can see, and you got a lot of information is on the table at the moment, you can see it. This is only organization, our member, I think 70% of the restaurant have an account with the Bukar Keshonkari group, and this is the first time ever any trade organization get a cashback for our member. And it is a great opportunity joining the FOBC for a huge membership benefit, which one get it from the Bukar Keshonkari group. You are all, I am shopping with the Bukar, I own the restaurant since 1974, and I'm shopping with the Bukar Keshonkari group since 1981, and my restaurant, and I'm not able to get any cashback. So now every time I go shop with them, I save the money. Also, we got this debit there, it's a Square Mile, is a tailor-made insurance company, is there for the restaurant, and we got a very much is a special deal for FOBC member, and I think we should take into it, they will be into their marketing proposal in a very short time, they will come and explain to what they do. And I'm very pleased to say we just signed our partnership today, and he's here, Fabio Fesco, sorry, my pronunciation is too big. He's here, Mr. Japla, he's going to do the marketing presentation as well, and very short time, this is going to be doing it. And just, this is the few the membership benefit. Now we come to the federation, what we have federation doing for the member. The federation is doing for the member, as you're aware of it, we having a very much difficulty with the immigration issue, and I think if we talk about the immigration issue, we are not going anywhere with the present government, but we are not give it up. Most of you are the restaurant owner here, and as you know, even my own restaurant, we are suffering from the skilled staff. We don't have any chef, we don't have a manager, waiter, and our restaurant, most of the restaurant is suffering, and a few of them even are getting closed down because we don't have a qualified chef for our restaurant and due for that is the immigration issue. We used to can bring some skilled staff from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh or other outside the catering is no longer we can bring it in. We have there are thousands of people who was legally was working in the restaurant sector. Unfortunately, their visa has not been extended, and most of them don't have a work permit, and we are suffering for that very badly because they no longer work. But if the border agency they find somebody working in one of the restaurant, and we have to pay £10,000 fine. But recently law even changed, been more harsh. They're charging £20,000 fine. And it is very difficult to identify the documents sometimes because even immigration officer, they employ people by mistake themselves and losing their job. Is recently the immigration minister was employing somebody, when gentleman employed that person about 2 years ago, had the legal document to work, but then he's continued that person was working, then person hasn't got no work permit to work. So if the immigration minister can employ somebody and having got caught up with this sort of job, obviously he's not been fined £20,000 because obviously he just lost his job. But is our catering industry, if we employ somebody, we have to pay £20,000. So I think if we can all work together and lobbying the government, and I think government should understand the food industry and the Bangladeshi or Asian is in, we got the Bangladeshi, we got about 12,000 restaurants, and I'm a part of the Asian Catering Federation, and if we counted this whole Asian, there is a 35,000 Asian caterers, all are victimized for the immigration issue. So fellow caterers, I'm going to invite you to join the federation by the member. Then if we can work jointly, we can do a lot of more powerful. The member is the main key power of any organization. And if we are representing voice for the 35,000, I want to see everyone here. I have a lot of members there. If who's not been joined to our organization yet, you can find the membership forum there. Please sign the forum today, and it will be highly appreciated. If we all work together, I think we can achieve our problem and address problem which one we are suffering at this stage. Also, we want a Federation of Bangladesh Caterers has lobbied with the government and to build the homegrown staff. We can train as a chef and waiter. That facility is available with a lot of college. So if we can come and connect with us, we can hopefully work together with a local base and see if we can produce some chef and management staff, and hopefully it will be take a little time, but this is only way we can find the solution as well. We have our other sponsor is here is the Kingfisher Beer, which you can see some of the table they are supporting our organization, and Card Connect is there. We got a facility for the credit card machine, which one get a very good special deal for there as well. And I just like to thank you, the Bangladeshi media. Mr. Qadir is from ATN Television, and I saw one of the camera is Channel I there. And we'd like to thank you for them. And hopefully we're going to, at the moment I'd like to launch the Southwest Regional Committee, and this is the first committee about done, and we're going to have a few more committee will be announcing soon for all over the UK. And I think my main speaker is coming, Mr. Moskar Ahmad is a Southwest Regional Committee, and hopefully he's going to say a little bit more about his member and committee, how he's working. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening to me. I don't want to take any more time. Let's enjoy the evening, and Assalamu alaikum and good night.
To invite Mr. Mostaq Ahmed to come and address our guests, please. Mr. Mostaq Ahmed, thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to thank everyone for coming here. As a chairman of FOBC Southwest Region, I like to welcome everyone. I'm really privileged to be a host such a grand inauguration ceremony. I especially like to thank our honorable chairman, Mr. Yawar Khan, for coming here and make the event even more grateful.
We are, aren't we? We're passionate people. Yeah, but don't tell my wife that. Lovely. Fantastic. Let's move on. I would like to invite the next speaker. I was only joking, by the way. It's not serious. Yeah, but those of you who know my wife, sharp. No. Right. I would like to invite our next speaker, the Commercial Councillor, Bangladesh High Commission, Miss Sharifa Khan. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Sharifa Khan.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's my great pleasure to be here in this very august gathering. I feel honored and privileged by attending this ceremony. I first like to tell you that our High Commissioner is now in USA, but despite his all intention, he could not come here, but he extend his all supports and cooperation to you for all the time. I joined here in London in June 2012, and from then I closely observed the activities of FOBC, and it's my great pleasure to say the activities of FOBC has been extending very, very fast. So it's because of the able leadership of Mr. Yawar Khan and his good team. So I congratulate them for their good activities that they showed us for the last few years since 2008. In fact, the speciality of FOBC is that it could able to bring all the catering and industry people in Asia in one platform. So it goes beyond our own territory. We always think, sometimes we want to think within our own area, then Bangladesh, then we want to confine ourselves within this limited circle. But it's Mr. Yawar Khan who could think beyond the circle. So he able to bring all the leaders in the one platform in Asian region. So it's deserved special appreciation. And this is not only important because it could not only strengthen the activities of FOBC, it also extend your voice, it also strengthen your capacity so that you can extend the lobby, you can lobby with the government to a better way. So that's why I think your activities will be continue and you will achieve a great success in the upcoming days. And your activities is extending because today's performance, it shows that you have now, not within the London base, not in one central region, you are now all around the UK. So you could extend your activities you said that you are extending your activities through the regional program. So I wish all the success of these regional activities and congratulate all the committees that will be in the form in the future, and also the West Southwest regional regional committee. So in fact this sector is very sensitive in many respects because you have to meet the demands of the clients every day, every moment. So each and every clients have different tastes, different demands. So you have to look into this. So you have to upgrade yourself all the times. So if you have to struggle with the present problems, it will hamper your capacity building. So I will urge the government and UK Border Agency to look into your issue with due sympathy and consideration. Thank you very much. Wish you all the success.
It's so wonderful to have the support of our High Commission. And thank you very much again for coming all this way. It really is wonderful to have your support. The next speaker, he has a wonderful, wonderful product. And I would urge you all to please give this gentleman the time that he deserves because he has a wonderful product to talk to you about. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. Fabio Fusco.
By Mr. Khan himself. A quick background, actually, we officially launched our product Zuppler. Zuppler is an online ordering solution into the UK market back in November. And we've had many conversations over the last 4 months. And I suppose Yawar was telling me about, and just listening to many of you here tonight, talking about all of the problems that many of you are facing, whether it's the VAT man, the high VAT rates, or the staff issues. And certainly one problem that keeps popping up is are the portals and the very high prices that you guys are paying for, to accept online orders for your customers. So I just want to give you a quick background, and I'll just grab this for 2 seconds. So, can everybody hear me okay there? Okay, so Zuppler is online ordering made easy. So when we talk about your brand, our solution, really what we're talking about here is a white labeled online ordering solution. So you have your own website, your brand, your domain. You're not promoting third-party portals on your windows or on your menus or anything like that. The Zuppler platform gives every single one of you takeaway owners the opportunity and the ability to now sell your products online. And your customer never leaves your website. They always stay on your website throughout the whole buying process, and that's backed up by secure credit card payments and all of that type of stuff. But without getting into great detail, I'm just going to run through this because I know there's lots of speakers here this evening. So Zuppler, ordering made easy. So who is Zuppler? We were founded in 2008. We're a US-based company. We have been working extremely hard for the last 7 years on bringing this product to market. We've invested over £5 million in the product to date. And I suppose, when we talk about those kind of figures, we're investing in it because it is the future. Online ordering is where it's all going. Many of you are starting to see a lot of orders coming in online, so it's important that you have the best solution and that your customers, you make it really easy for them to order online. So we're the leading mobile and web ordering solution for the restaurant industry. When we talk about the restaurant industry, we're talking about takeaways, cafes, delis, and caterers. We're a global company, and we're currently servicing the US, Canadian, the Australian, the UK and Irish market, and we're just about to actually launch an office in Germany and Holland in the next 5 weeks. We currently have over 8,000 restaurants successfully using our platform, and as I said, we're rapidly expanding into new markets. So your brand, our solution. So when we talk about this, really, in order to have an online ordering platform, you really need a really good website. And when we talk about a good website, we're not talking about PDF menus, we're not talking about music playing in the background or slow downloads. The online customer has moved on an awful lot. It's all about speed, it's about call to action. It's about having a button, order online, directly from our website. So you're promoting it to your customers that you can now order online. And the reason why you want to get your customers ordering online is because they are going to spend more money and the order averages are much higher, but most importantly, they'll keep coming back to your brand. The website side of things is a kind of a part of the service that we do. We're currently running an offer for both ACF and the Federation of the Bangladeshi Caterers. For £29 per month, you can have a professionally designed website worth in the region of about £5,000, and we fully host it, manage it, maintain it. It's fully responsive, meaning that all of your customers can now order when they're on the go using a mobile phone or a tablet or whatever it is. So again, always about your brand and our solution. So you never have to worry about technology or managing technology. That's what we do. So mobile friendly, just a few quick figures here. 95% of smartphone users are now going online to look for restaurants, okay? And in order to have a decent website that's, in terms of web standards and everything else, it needs to appear high on Google rankings. Every website we build is geared towards getting your local restaurant up there at the top with Google rankings and not having to worry about any of that. So responsiveness, every device, nice clean pictures of your menu, your unique items, and it's all about being different. So The burning question we're always asked about the Zuppler versus the portals. When we talk about the portals, we're talking, I think you all know, I don't know how many of you here are using the likes of Just Eat or Hungry House, but if you wouldn't mind just putting your arms, who are using Just Eat or Hungry House? Absolutely nobody. So, nobody is using Just Eat or Hungry House here, okay. Well, I don't want to bore you too much and go through this, but basically the main difference is I suppose the prices, the fees that you guys are paying at the moment are simply too high and you cannot sustain a business. So without going too much into the figures, your menu gets lost, you're losing out to competition. There's many benefits to having your own online ordering solution. But very quickly, to go through the benefits, we're talking about reduced labor costs. You know, many of us, it's all about peak hours and where we're getting all of the orders at one go on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday evening. And so, you know, it's important that your staff are able to just do what they do best, which is cook really good food, and you're able to deliver that and on time. The efficiencies of having an online ordering solution, you know, that the order comes straight through a little device. You don't have to take calls, it just comes straight out, straight into the kitchen, and you can print out a receipt for your drivers and everything else. So from a streamlined point of view, it makes your operation so much easier to use. Error-free orders, this is a big one. Customers are actually ordering themselves online. It's a self-ordering product. So they can only blame themselves if the order is wrong. Very cost effective. As I said, we've invested over £5 million in the actual platform, so you guys don't need to worry about that. And for the first time in the UK, restaurants will now have the ability to compete with the bigger and the larger chains by offering the kind of technology that Domino's have invested tens of millions in. We're now giving you guys that technology to allow you to build your business and make more profit ultimately. That's what it's about. I suppose the one thing I just wanted to say as well, as far as our recent deal and signing the contract with both the ACF and the FOBC, is that we're offering an exclusive rate only to ACF and FOBC members. So it's a reduced rate, and we really want to help you guys, you know, because we understand the problems you're facing. More importantly, and I think an awful lot of you who are using third-party solutions like Just Eat and Hungry House, you're waiting around an awful long time for your money. Cash flow is so important in this industry. You have your suppliers to pay, your staff to pay every week, your phone bills, and even yourself sometimes if you're lucky. But we pay weekly. And I understand all of these issues. I'm third generation in the takeaway business. Our family are still running takeaway, so I understand all the issues you're facing. So, benefits, your website, comprehensive reporting, very secure. We offer full 24/7 support. The system encourages loyal and repeat orders. And again, once again, all Zuppler menus, they're fully responsive to any device. So they're device agnostic. So before I kind of, just if anybody wants to say, you know, ask me any questions later on, we're here to do business. We're all here to do business. And I just want you to enjoy the rest of your evening, and I won't hold you too much more. So thank you for listening, and have a great night. Thank you. Actually, sorry, if you don't mind, I know most of you possibly didn't grasp exactly what it meant, but if you wouldn't mind if I showed you a video exactly what Zuppler does, it might kind of ease it up a little bit. So if you just bear with me. You can order your menu. It's an interactive menu. You can run promotions, discounts. Customers can pay by cash, credit card, delivery for collection, you know, you can have your various category images. Your customers don't have long forms to log in through. They can log in through their Facebook, their Zuppler, or their Twitter accounts. So it's just to give you a little bit of a taste in terms of the kind of technology we're talking about. But thanks again for listening, and thanks, Yawar, for all your support as well. Thank you.
Events like this that gets us together. We normally talk to people that we haven't seen in a long time. And the Federation of Bangladeshi Caterers, we are very proud of being able to put together people that haven't seen each other for ages and ages and ages. I'm not trying to say that the FOBC is a dating website, but it's not. But we are a group of business people who serve the industry that we have all grown up in. I know you want to talk with your colleagues, your friends that you haven't seen for weeks and weeks. Now I would like to introduce a very unique and a very successful person, not only in the business world, but also in the social work field as well. For his endeavors and wonderful work, this gentleman has been given an MBE. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. Arjumia, MBE.
Assalamu alaikum. Good evening. Lord Mayor, Deputy Mayor of Swindon, representative from Bangladesh High Commission in London, I call Mrs. Khan. Ladies and gentlemen, and our councillor, and I can tell by name is big number of people attend here, my dear friend, you all. On behalf of all members, the Catering Federation, ACF, and Federation of Bangladeshi Caterers, FOBC, welcome you all to our first inauguration ceremony of Southwest region. I would like to thank you all for kind attendance, being part of this wonderful occasion tonight.
Tremendous success here in Swindon. I'm here tonight as a Deputy Mayor. In June this year, I will become your Mayor, and I look forward to meeting many of you, perhaps all of you who have establishments here in Swindon. You will gather from my accent that I am not English. And Shlánawala. I'm in fact from Southern Ireland. I came to England 47 years ago, and I met this man at a wedding who invited me the next day for a curry, and that was it. I can honestly say he warmed my heart and my soul. We're married 45 years on the 21st of June. One of the speakers earlier said that having a shiny head meant that it didn't show if you were nervous. Well, I don't know how shiny mine is tonight, but I feel I'm at home. The Bangladeshi community and the Asian community have enriched the lives of the people here in Swindon, in fact, over all of England. And we thank you for that. I'm looking forward to the rest of the evening, and I hope to meet some of you personally. Thank you for the invitation. Thank you.
Speaker, I would like to invite Councillor Farooq Chowdhury, Lord Mayor of Bristol, please. Thank you very much.
তাআলা যিনি আমাদের সৃষ্টিকর্তা, যিনি আমাদের প্রতিপালক, সালাম জানাই তাজদার মদিনা সরকারে দু আলম প্যারা নবী হযরত মুহাম্মদ মুস্তাফা সাল্লাল্লাহু আলাইহি সাল্লাম। Mr. Chairman, representative of Bristol, I would say. And thank you for inviting me to celebrate Asian Catering Federation and the Federation of Bangladeshi Caterers. The presenter mentioned Bangladeshi passionate. I am a proud Bangladeshi. Let me talk about a little bit of Bangladeshis. British Bangladeshis here in Britain. A very resilient community. A very hard-working community. A community known for resilience. Example, millions of pounds this community contribute to British economy. And thus today is the example of owners, proprietors, and business entrepreneur who is gathering here today in Swindon. A Bangladeshi community are everywhere you can think of a profession in this country. We Bangladeshis are everywhere, ladies and gentlemen, from politics to education, health, local service, private service. Please keep up the work you are doing. You making us proud as the fellow British Bangladeshi. So thank you very much and have a good night.
Bristol has chosen its first citizen very well indeed. It's been a pleasure, sir. Thank you. Now, we're coming up for dinner, and all the speakers are very, very important, and we have 3 more before dinner will be served. So please, you have been very, very patient, and really, I would like to invite Mr. Ian Dyer, the Federation of Small Businesses Regional Chairman, to come here, please. Thank you.
Catering. I know all about food. I'm also regional chairman for Somerset and Wiltshire of the Federation of Small Businesses. All of us here are small businesses. Our families run those businesses, and we are the backbone of this country. The government, I was only in a meeting 2 weeks ago with the Prime Minister, a small private meeting, and the Prime Minister is really keen to see small businesses thrive. It's small businesses that make this country happen. So when you come to future meetings, the Federation of the Bangladeshi Caterers are like the Federation of Small Businesses. We come together and make things happen. So I wish you every success in the coming years, and working together, you can make a real difference. Thank you. Well done.
I'd like to invite a very, very important strategic partner of the Federation of Bangladeshi Caterers, Booker Cash and Carry. Now, I would like to invite Ms. Rowena Tromans, the catering manager, Booker Swindon, to come and say a few words. Thank you.
Booker in Swindon, to say thank you very much for the invitation. Upon the tables, you will see some leaflets where we would be able to enhance your business by enabling you to receive a retro payment every quarter on the amount you spend at Booker. If you don't actually live in Swindon and you come from a different area, just please go along to your local branch, show them your card, and they will register you for the Federation. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to say thank you very much indeed, and good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for David Royston from Square Miles Insurance.
Some of you know me, some of you don't. Square Mile Insurance, we insure everything from the restaurants, obviously, down to the cars, the hot food delivery cars. Insurance is not sexy, so I won't keep you very long, and the food is definitely there, ready to go. It's very, very important to have the correct product for your insurance. So whatever you're doing, if you're employing one person, you have to have, by law, employer's liability insurance. It's very important that you get the right product for your business, whichever business you are, sari shop, restaurant, landlord, whatever kind of business you're in, you need the right product. As I said, I don't want to keep you because I know the food's sitting there, going cold, a salad going cold. It's important you use a reputable insurance broker as well. Use a reputable company. Hello? Use a proper company. Don't get sidelined by some of these companies that are selling you a cheap product. Come on, I'm not that good. There are brokers out there that are using a very inferior product, someone that's from a different country. These offshore things they're just not paying your claims if you have a claim. So use a proper company. If you don't come to us, go to a broker and ask them who the underwriter is. Make sure you've got the right underwriter, a UK-based underwriter. Some of the big problems that are happening just recently, electrical certificates. You all must have electrical certificates. If you're in business and you've got a commercial building, every 5 years you must have your electrical certificate updated, maintained and recertified. And just going on very, very quickly, the motors. Hot food delivery. You're all getting, well not all of you, but some of you are being pulled over by the police. Business use is not the correct use for hot food delivery. You have to have the right product. We've got a product. Very, very few people out there can get that product. So please come and see us. I'll come and see some of you after you've eaten because obviously you're all starving. But I'm just sitting here. You know Jan, some of you, and it's good to see the Welsh constituency here. We have translators in the office. So some people who want to speak Welsh, we can do that as well. Translate it into whatever. Congratulations. Thank you, Mr. Mir, Mr. Yawa, Mr. Ahmed. Thank you very much. And congratulations on the inauguration of the Southwest Party. Thank you.
Now, what we'd like to do is we'd like to welcome again the wonderful and the very, very talented Radia Gulzan to lead us to dinner with a fantastic dance. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Radia Gulzan. Thank you.
চুপি চুপি আজ পৌঁছবে মনে দোলে রে দোলে রে দোলে রে বল কানে কানে বুঝে নেব কানে বলে রে বলে রে বলে রে আজ রাঙা চোখে স্বপ্ন যে পড়ে ঝুঁকে তাই বুঝি মনটারে তোর মনালে মানে না লাল গেন্দা ফুল হলো গোলাপি রাতে লাল গেন্দা ফুল হলো গোলাপি রাতে সোনা বনের গান শুনিয়া সোনা বনের গান শুনিয়া দিল শুকাই লাগলো আই সামারে আই সামারে আই সামারে আই না রে আসমানে আই সামারে আই না আসমানে আই সামারে আই না আসমানে আই সামারে আই না রে